guys, Omni here. You guys know how it goes, another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I sleep what recent news, topics, tweets, videos y'all want me to talk about tomorrow. Hey guys, today is Monday, March 7th, the beginning of a new week. Still early in on the March, but man, we're already 3 months into 2022. Kind of wild. Kind of scary, bro. I feel like I just remember talking about how it was just the new year and now we're here now. Anyway, I'm gonna keep the intro short, jump into today's topics really fast. Just a quick update in case you guys didn't know, I did launch my official merch store about a week and a half ago. I think we're already like over 50% sold. It's getting close to that number, so I just want to say thanks guys for supporting me, yo. Again, if you guys do wearetomni.com, I really appreciate you guys who buy the merch. Anyway, you guys know the drill. Sit back, relax, put your feet up, and yeah, allow me to lay it on you. So boys, press F's in the chat. Joey and a lot of you guys asked me to talk about this because you guys know I'm Team Deji, man. I'm a huge Deji fan, comedy shorts gamer. If you guys don't know, this weekend there was this huge YouTube boxing event between a bunch of like YouTubers and content creators and all that jazz. And one of the highlights of the fight was Deji versus Wasabi. And Deji unfortunately lost his third fight. My man is now 0-3 in the ring, and then he made a YouTube video called What Is Next. Now you guys know how it works, man. YouTube community, bunch of kids watching this, you know, and everyone's trashing Deji. Okay, the reason why is because this was supposed to be it. Deji's, you know, first 2 games when he came out, the whole boxing matches, didn't seem like he really put his heart into it. Seemed like he was out of breath, seemed like he didn't work out, seemed like he didn't condition, yada yada. But this one, Deji actually left YouTube for months and just was basically training and working out. And there's a before and after picture of him somewhere, but my man was definitely, he lost a lot of weight to get to where he was. And if you watch the fight as well, he did pretty freaking well. He he had the Floyd Mayweather thing going on where he was playing a very strong defensive game. However, I believe what allowed him to lose was the fact that he was not throwing enough punches. Yeah, the judges scored and said that he did not win, unfortunately. But he made a video talking about it really fast. Let's review just a little bit to see how he feels about it.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Deji. So just like the title says, what's next? So unfortunately, I lost my last boxing fight. And I said that if I were to lose my last boxing fight, I'd never fight again. And I was serious about that. If I lost my last fight, I was not gonna fight again. The thing is, before I even carry on, I love boxing. Like, boxing, it's not just a sport, it's actually a lifestyle.
I just want to pause and say, we all know where this is going. I know I said I wasn't gonna box anymore if I lost, but
it's matured me a lot. It really does suck that midway through my camp that I had to switch to a better camp.
Okay, I don't want to hear about the excuses, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I lost. Fair and square, I lost. Realistically, I only had 3 weeks with Daily. And in those 3 weeks with Daily, he's not only just matured me as a person, but he's made me...
No Johns, what's up? What's next, baby?
I don't want to be someone who quits. Because there are people in this world that are like in my shoes too. They're struggling to succeed in something. Like they fail and then they give up. But I want you to see me as an example. Yeah, I failed 3 times. But I'm not stopping. I'm coming back.
Let's go!
I'm gonna carry on boxing.
Let's go, Deji.
And I'm gonna get a victory.
Let's go, Deji.
I will. That being said, yes, I'm gonna carry on boxing. I'm not gonna quit. I know a lot of you were happy with me saying that, and a lot of you were pissed being like retired. But I want to be an example for people. Yeah, okay, I've lost, but I'm gonna bounce back.
Let's go.
I'm gonna be training.
All right, so guys, TLDR, and it's just Deji basically saying he's coming back. He ain't gonna stop until he gets that W, and I love to see it happen. I don't know if you guys are Team Deji or not, but me, I'm a huge Deji fan, man. I've been watching him for a long time, seeing him, you know, rising and growing with his brother KSI and some of the disputes that they had, and I've been seeing him going 0-3, but for me, personally, I love an underdog story. I like when somebody gets up and never quits, man. It's like, it's anime for me, you know, and the bad guy's like, why are you still getting up? You stand no chance against me. And the guy's like, cause that's my way of the ninja. Like, I gotta protect my Nakama. Like, I'll never give up. Like, that gets me, okay? Anyway, Deji, sorry for the terrible freeze frame. But yeah, guys, that's Deji coming back to boxing. Let me know what you thought about the fight. Did you guys think it was rigged or not? There was some conversations about that, but I'm not going to get to that jazz. I'm just super excited to see Deji come back. I want him to get a W, bro. I don't want him to walk away without that W. And if he goes 0-10, I don't care. If he keeps going, I'm gonna keep watching. That's just me, bro. That's just me. All right, boys and girls, we got some Markiplier news. Finally, we have the official trailer, thanks to my boy Buddy James telling me, for In Space with Markiplier, was just dropped. YouTube Originals, probably going to be one of the last of the YouTube Originals. If you don't know, guys, I talked about this a couple of weeks ago about how YouTube is basically going to be dropping their YouTube Originals program. But with the ones that they've still been working on, they're going to finish through. And one of those ones that people have been teasing for a while is In Space with Markiplier. It's a 2-minute video. I think we can react to it, so I'll cut it on for you guys in case you haven't seen it. And if you have seen it, then you can watch me simp for Markiplier in space.
That's my ship. It's my pride and joy. The Invincible.
This is about to be imposter? Oh!
I'm gonna lose it!
Holy crap!
Large object on collision course with ship. Brace for impact.
Haven't let us.
Yo! Wait a minute. Were they just shooting at my boy Markiplier? Was that him getting flown against the wall? Oh my god.
Mistake has cost the lives of people who have trusted you.
Okay, this is... What the heck? Wait a minute. Hold up. Have I been sleeping on YouTube Originals or something? Because this... this looks entertaining as hell, bro. I get to feel like there's some meta in it where like it's almost like a game or a simulation, but also like I don't know. It feels good. This looks real good, dog.
Which means that if I'm seeing it, I must be crazy, but I'm not crazy.
Everything.
Also, is it one of those things where he just keeps freaking dying and coming back again, like Returnal or something? Oh, man, this is wild.
I feel so. Ow.
Holy crap, dude. Holy moly. April 4th. That is 1 month from now. Oh, wait, there's still 20 seconds left. You got what y'all got from me, YouTube Originals. Any baby stuff at the end? Okay, just that. That's it. Okay. So yeah, that's it. That looks absolutely amazing. I have not watched a single YouTube original that I can think of, maybe, and I feel like this might be the first one. Let me know what you guys think, man. God, love me some Marky Moo, man. And we get some Marky Moo YouTube originals stuck in space. I think this will be a fun journey. Yeah, so for sure. So guys, remember we talked about last week that whole Artesian builds thing? Here's a quick update. My boy Banana said this tweet by Artesian builds after what happened last week, and apparently they deleted their apology tweets as well. So in case you guys missed last video where I talked about Artesian builds is a PC company that basically makes PCs. They basically got canceled on Twitter because the CEO, Noah Katz, I believe his name is, was doing a giveaway and was basically weeding out people who won the giveaway based on how many followers that they had. So imagine you enter, I don't know, the lottery, right? And you win $1 million, and then you go up to the place and they're like, actually, you don't have enough followers on Twitter for you to win this $1 million. Sorry, no can do, bro. We're gonna have to re-roll that. Anyway, yeah, he got canceled to infinity, dragged by the entire internet, and now it looks like, like they said, they're doing a potential employee-led buyout of the company, which means that somebody from the employee side of this company may be buying them out or something. And yeah, like they said, they also deleted the apology tweet as well, probably having something to do with liabilities and lawyers now getting into the picture. You come into the comment section, you got people saying, hey, you seem to have deleted this, which was the the apology video, which we still have on the channel, by the way, which we sat back and laughed and reviewed about. They got Trainwrecks TV, one of the biggest Twitch gambling streamers of all time, said, check DMs, I'll buy the company and run it right. I think this is my favorite comment because this is how I kind of feel about the situation. It said, that's wild that this situation made it come down to this. I mean, it's serious, but is it really that serious? LOL. Hey, yo, it's funny. Like the power of Twitter and just publicity and someone being completely stupid, put all of that together, and you got a company that looked like was already kind of a little down bad based on tax evasion stats that makes it go from down bad to down worse. That's the power of the internet and the power of stupid people. So guys, in anime news, and this is absolutely huge, Xenophalcalus, I don't even know how to pronounce your name, bro. I hope that's how it is. Xenophalcalus. Anyway, the Dr. Stone manga has ended after 232 chapters. Anyway, no spoilers spoilers, obviously, and I don't even watch the manga, but I did watch the first 2 seasons of Dr. Stone, and Dr. Stone was one of the few animes that I actually watched where I could not stop watching. Usually I can like, I can like tame myself down and be like, all right, I'm gonna just watch 3 and go to bed. I think I was up until like 6 in the morning, like almost 3 nights straight, watching Dr. Stone. It was so hard to stop watching. By the way, just a quick tidbit, if you suffer from that whole like keep splurging thing and you can't stop, word of advice is to stop the episode in the middle of the video, especially if the anime has really good like endings where it makes you want to watch usually the next episode, which is usually how it's supposed to be done. Stop in the middle and you'll be straight. But yeah, Dr. Stone manga coming to an end. Then they're going to finish up the anime, and then yeah, it's going to be GG's for this anime, which I absolutely love and adore. I've been talking about Dr. Stone for years now, telling people to watch this. Right now I'm on the Bochi Ranking of Kings train, but yeah, the end of a legacy, and can't wait to see it all put on the whole anime world. So guys, I don't know if this is the first time that Jacksepticeye has finally addressed this problem or not, or maybe he has talked about it before. But if you guys do not know, El Jojo Gaming said Jacksepticeye made a video, a big YouTube problem. Now, if you guys don't know Jacksepticeye, one of the biggest gaming YouTubers in the freaking world, just like, you know, right next to Markiplier and stuff. Great guy, streamed with offline TV, great personality, does a lot of things at this point, man. And yeah, he's basically addressing, it looks like he's finally addressing the comments, the bots. For some stupid reason, when it comes to Jacksepticeye and a couple of other content creators as well, but specifically him, he seems like to be the biggest. He has insane amounts of bots that plague his channel. And when they go to his channel, all they do is massive spam some of the most hateful things that you can think about. Things that have happened within his family, things that have happened with his dad when it comes to tragedies or death. They will come in, these massive bots will just flow through the comment section and basically reply to every single comment making these things. In fact, by me making this video, by having Jacksepticeye probably in my title or thumbnail or whatever, these bots will come in and start spamming your comments in the comment section below. If you check the comments, you will probably see this bot problem. That's how big it is.
There's something on my mind for the last while that I kind of want to talk about in regards to what's going on YouTube, and it's got to do with the comment system. I've been kind of outspoken about the comment system for years because I used to read the comments all the time. I used to answer so many comments constantly on my channel. I used to be really integrated with it, to the point where I even had a series called Reading Your Comments, which has over 100 episodes in it. And at one point I said the series would probably never end because I would probably never run out of comments to react to. And I haven't uploaded one of those in years because the comment system has just gotten worse and worse and worse over the years on YouTube. Lately, it's a special breed of spammers, bots, similar comments all the time. It's just an absolute disaster to read. I don't know any YouTuber these days who really reads their comments that much anymore. Especially people of quite large followings, because there's just no real incentive to. A lot of the stuff that we're seeing in our comments is stuff that's repeated all the time.
So I'm not at that level where my comment section is going absolutely wow. You guys have been great and we're not getting botted nonstop. Knock on wood, I don't have anything around me. But yeah, when it comes to like huge YouTubers, bro, there's already like tens of thousands of people making comments on their videos. On top of those tens of thousands comments, man, you have crazy amounts of bots that they go past the filters. A lot of you guys ask me in the prior videos, whenever I talk about Jacksepticeye, when the bots come, like, Omni, can you filter this? Can you filter this? I can't. Because YouTube's comment filter thing does not stop me from these bots and these spammers from coming through. Occasionally, one or two of them get caught, maybe if they're like a level 1 goon when it comes to spamming and botting. But for the most part, I cannot filter out these comments. When there's someone leaving a reply to every single comment, I would have to manually go in and delete it nonstop. And it just filters my entire comment section. It's literally impossible for me to filter it, let alone somebody like Jacksepticeye, bro, where it'd be impossible. Like, there's no point for him to come into the comment section. And that absolutely sucks as a content creator, because you want to be able to look at your fans and their feedback and their comments. You want to be able to feel good about going to your comment section, not being like, all right, I made my video and now I'm just going to ghost and go do something else, because, you know, looking at the comment sections is just absolutely garbage doo-doo butter.
It's just overused phrases, but the worst offenders are those that are the bots or the spam accounts that somehow seem to be verified. I have a couple of examples here that I've kind of taken from videos before.
Verified bots?
And just to kind of give you a flavor for some of the things that have been going on. This isn't everything. Here's a comment by Omar Manta, which is seems like a genuine comment. It's edited. I don't know what that means. It could have been completely changed. I have no idea. It says, the fact is, it's Jack's favorite game, and the way he wants to play it is making the series feel way more alive and energetic. It's awesome. Keep it up, Jack. Also looking forward to How Did We Get Here film. Okay. Seems like a genuine, nice comment, right?
Right.
Then right underneath this, I saw another comment from a bot of a scantily clad lady that says, tap me to have sex with me. And it's the exact same comment. Word for word, copy pasted. It's not even tried to be different. It has 56 upvotes. This one has 24. I don't know which came first. I'm assuming this one came first, and then this one copied it, and a bunch of other bots upvoted it.
So I do get those. Okay, so what I usually do get is that sometimes when I'm doing cryptocurrency type stuff, or I talk about finance or something, I'll get some guy, like some white dude in a business suit being like, hey, like the video. Hey, if you ever want to talk about my yacht that I've gotten. And then it'll be like 10 other people be like, yeah, I was on that yacht party the other night. It'll be a full-blown conversation between all of these bots, literally talking about some yacht and how they would have gotten it and how you can follow them. The bots literally have created communities of conversations and it's all upvoted too.
And then we come to the most absolutely egregious examples of the spam, which is everywhere at the moment, which is these people with like Mr. Beast profiles trying to look like they're verified, saying, Lamau, Jacksepticeye's dad is getting gangbanged by demons in hell because my content is better. Check it out.
Christ.
Then we go ahead and we look at this one. Two more, exact same thing, like word for word, just a couple of emojis at the end of it. We go here, another crappy Mr. Beast knockoff one. Jacksepticeye's dad is burning in hellish flames because my content is better. Lamau. And these ones have been going on for about a year. Again, this stuff doesn't really bother me.
Long time.
It's so over the top. It's so nonsensical. It's just the internet being the internet. So I've been doing this almost 10 years. I have pretty tough skin when it comes to people saying stuff like this about me or to me on the internet. It's just the fact that it's good. Everywhere. Yeah. This was under one comment. All of these back to back to back. Just
I'm glad to hear him say that it's not getting to him. When you are a YouTuber, you usually develop tough skin. Like, I'm still small, I'm still baby, but I've also developed a tough skin as well. I have a lot of, people. I've had a lot of haters over the years. So I don't think I've ever had anybody, talking about my dad burning in hell nonstop, especially at the level of Jacksepticeye's level. So I'm glad that it's not mentally like destroying him at all. And I'm glad that he's bringing this up to the point so that YouTube can eventually address it, because it's not fun to have YouTube content creators not be able to go into their own comment section because there is no filter to stop these things from actually happening. But yeah, guys, that's Jacksepticeye addressing the comments and the big problem that's happening with YouTube. I agree that it is equally big, and it's one of those things probably where we have to yell at YouTube for the next 6 months, and then eventually they'll be like, hey guys, we hear you, and we are working on a fix, and then the fix will be something like NFTs. I swear to God, I bet you if all YouTubers made a video talking about NFTs, that joke will be launched yesterday, okay? But if we talk about something that kind of like help us, like, yo, bro, we were being assaulted, we were being like, this is terrible, YouTube will be like, all right, we'll look at it next year. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel. Jacksepticeye, the comment bots, and have you seen them? Have you not? What's your experience been with it? So guys, we got some Crunchyroll drama here going on. We just talked about how Crunchyroll just fused with Funimation last week, and now Crunchyroll is going to be probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, anime streaming services of all time right now. Umbrella Corporation underneath Sony. Zaire Miller said Crunchyroll is now being exposed for exploiting their voice actors, and it's a link to a game rat thing. I am very curious. Crunchyroll's low pay sparks controversy among voice actors. Now, I've always actually been curious about voice acting. A lot of you guys say like, hey, Omni, you have a nice voice, you should get into voice acting, and I don't even know what that means. I don't know if you just have a good voice, you just qualify, or if you have to be able to project your voice and show expression. I don't know. And I've looked into the details of it. It's a little too much for me to kind of handle, but it looks like getting into it might actually have a lot of cons. It sounds like it'd be great, but again, it looks like Crunchyroll's not paying their people. There's a quick article. Let's read into it really fast. This article from Game Rant says Crunchyroll's low pay sparks controversy among voice actors. Many fans of anime have been waiting to see who would ultimately be the main platform used after Sony acquired Crunchyroll in a $1.2 billion deal. However, as it looks like Funimation will ultimately be moving its entire collection over to the orange-clad streaming platform, voice actors are expressing outrage at how poorly the company has been paying them. And I don't know all the voice actors, but I heard there was some pretty big ones that were basically complaining about this. Several voice actors known for their work on major anime dubs have been taking to Twitter to complain about their pay rates, with some calling for unionization efforts to ensure fair treatment. Geez, there have been claims that Crunchyroll is exploiting their voice talent, underpaying them while not providing any other benefit. For example, Sarah Sakura, known for her voice work in video games and Smite, as well as anime like Rumble, Garandol, and Log Horizon, took to Twitter to explain why current rates offered are unacceptable to her. Anime companies, specifically Funimation and Crunchyroll, are owned by a major corporation like Sony, which we just said. They easily have the funds to allow their actors to make a living wage, yet they are not hard pushed to do so because so many actors are willing to take lowball rates. She also claimed that anime dubbing was notoriously the lowest paying genre for voice actors, as the genre hasn't increased pay rates since anime was new and had less interest in Western countries. Holy crap. With the lack of benefits provided as well, there's the potential the voice actors who damage their vocal cords while recording won't be able to afford support. Quote, additionally, voicing in anime can also be physically damaging to vocal cords, she explained. DBZ is a good example of an anime that puts heavy strain on their talented voices. Even more so, actors should be given healthcare eligibility when possibly damaging themselves while working. Yeah, the guys at Dragon Ball Z, just yelling at the top of their lungs nonstop, bro. I wonder how many kids like destroy their vocal cords by trying to turn into actual Super Saiyan. I know I probably did. Here's another example. Michael Schwalbe, the voice actor for Kawaki in Baruto, also took to Twitter to voice his concerns. Funimation has a long history of exploitive tired pay for anime actors, starting out at only $35 an hour without session minimums. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? That's it? $35 an hour? You don't even get paid like a flat fee for like being a voice actor for some of these things? You got to get paid hourly? Like damn. Anime is exploited from top to bottom. Animators, artists, actors, Japanese, English. Nobody makes what they should, given that anime is like a $25 billion business now. Yeah, where is the money going to? Where is it all going to? You're making all this money if it's not going to the people who are doing the voice acting like that. Where else is it going? Outside of like the production or the management or the animators or the CEOs or the top wigs are collecting a lot of those checks, obviously. What Shalby said about Japanese voice actors also being underpaid seems to be true as well, if first-hand accounts are to be believed. Previously, Atsuko Enomoto, known for the roles on Pokemon and Detective Conan, shared in a Twitter space how even as a professional working since 1998, that getting paid enough is a struggle. Quote, the fees for animation work are too low, she explained. Only those who have been performing for a long time and are confident can afford it. When funds were broken down based on Enomoto's explanations of pay, it equaled about 750 yen per hour, which is significantly below Japan's minimum wage of 930 yen per hour. Oh my God. Maybe, okay, wait a minute. Do I need to put a pause? Maybe it's not good for me to get into voice acting, or at least specifically anime, which was something that I wanted to do, but whoa. Stephanie Sheh, known for her roles for Hinata from Naruto and Urahime in Bleach, both great girls, by the way, called for more union-based recording efforts across the entire anime industry. This was as of this month, with hashtags like #CraftUnite and #NewDealForAnimation trending across Twitter over the past few days. It seems that now is particularly right moment for voice actors and animators alike to band together to get better treatment and pay within the anime industry. So yeah, guys, that's the whole thing with Crunchyroll apparently just not paying enough money for voice actors. Let me know how you guys feel about it. I'm glad that I was able to read the article and shoutcast it for you guys so they can get more attention, so these guys can get paid, because the anime is here. I mean, it's not the future, it's now the present. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. So like the people who are basically creating it, the foundation, the bare bones, the voice actors should be getting paid, right? As if what I feel like good voice acting can completely eradicate an entire anime or a game. I'm actually playing this game called Project Triangle Strategy. Just came out from Square Enix, and I literally had to cut off the voice acting for this game because it was so garbage. Like, I didn't even want to play the game if I had to listen to the voice acting. It's like, for me, it was that bad. And there's certain characters that have like very, very low tone voices, like they were using a different mic. Some people were like right up close to the mic, talking right directly in your ear. It didn't make sense with the conversation. So like, voice acting can make or break everything. And so if it can make or break something, those are the people who should definitely be getting paid more money than usual, nowhere near what's being paid here. So yeah, that's basically what's happening. Crunchyroll getting underpaid for voice actors, and now they're taking a stand trying to unionize. I think that's a great idea. Let me know how you guys feel about it. So guys, let's talk about some Batman, the Batman, okay? I'm gonna do a spoiler-free review for you guys here, and then you guys can talk to me how y'all feel about it as well. I know a lot of you guys want to hear me do reviews and stuff, like in depth, like talk about it, like go in with the spoilers. I don't know if you guys want me to talk about it here in these segments and you guys skip it or not, but I won't have it here. But I do want to go into detail about this movie because it's highly acclaimed. My boy Chef Back said The Batman was released and has made over $248 million on its opening weekend, which is absolutely just humongous. Followed by, and a lot of you guys asked me this, haven't seen the world, said, how was the Batman movie? If I recall right, you watched it. Out of 10, what would you give it? So, okay, let me share my the Batman experience with you guys. Again, I'm gonna try to keep it as much spoiler-free as possible or whatever. But yeah, so when I got to the movie theaters and I sat down and started watching it, I started immediately loving how gritty it was, how dark it was. Like all the colors of the movie makes it feel like it's completely dark, and this version of the Batman makes it feel like it finally taps into how terrifying this man is. If you're walking around Gotham and you're a bad guy and then you just see darkness everywhere and you start thinking to yourself the paranoia, wait a minute, will Batman come up here and just clobber me and just clown me and destroy me? This movie made you feel a lot of fear from the enemy's point of view, which I don't think was always portrayed in other prior movies. Sometimes they would, throw out tidbits of it and stuff like that. But this entire movie made you feel like, yo, the Batman might come out here and just stab you right in the nuts. And that's it. You ain't gonna do nothing about it. The music was absolutely brilliant. Whatever the score was, there was like a Batman theme on here. The specific official Batman theme, which sounded more like a Freddy Krueger theme. It felt like somebody was coming to hunt you. When you watch the movie, a lot of the POVs from this entire movie is from the bad person's POV running away from Batman versus Batman's POV coming at them. So instead of you being the hunter and chasing, you felt like you are being hunted by Batman, which I felt was an excellent way to show this new version of Batman here in this grungy DC comic universe. In terms of the cast and the characters, there were a lot of brilliant people, bro. Like a lot of good actors. They did really good with Catwoman. Definitely the best, I would say, Catwoman that we've had. And that's not saying a lot because unfortunately how they wrote Catwoman in previous movies, not so good. But otherwise, in terms of like the Penguin, the Riddler, everybody was very well played. One of my favorite people in the movie was Falcone, and he's just like a mobster, but I feel like his acting was absolutely brilliant. This dude was super scary. But yeah, the movie was built around being Batman just trying to figure out what's going on with the Riddler, and then yeah, it's 3 freaking hours long. There was so many times in the movie around like the hour and a half mark to almost 2 hour mark where I thought the movie was going to be done. And I thought they were just going to be like, oh well, that's it, that's how you're going to leave it, that's how you're going to cliffhanger it us. But no, it just kept going and going and going and going. And for some people, 3 hours of the Batman might be a little bit too long. For me, who I had nothing left to do for the rest of the day, I felt good about it. So I liked the whole 3 hours. More content was good for me, though I will say sometimes the pacing at bit did make it feel like the movie was going a bit slow. Like Avengers basically felt like a very fast version of it just because it was the Avengers and there was a lot to pack in. But with the Batman, sometimes it felt like it got a little bit slow, and I can understand why some people might have felt a little bit resident sleeper about the movie at times. In terms of Batman specifically and Robert Pattinson, I believe Robert Pattinson's Batman has a lot of potential. I remember seeing online a lot of people complaining about the concept of Robert Pattinson and him being like Bruce Wayne versus Batman and not liking the Bruce Wayne. And I think the whole point of the movie, again, not going into crazy spoiler territory, is that what you see is the Batman. A lot of people don't realize it, but when it comes to Batman, his mask has always been Bruce Wayne, okay? So, and in this movie specifically, this is like almost like an origin story of Batman, because everything that he does is still clunky. It's not fixated. It's like he's the Batman, but he's not quite there yet. He's still growing in his journey and coming to the realization of what he can be for Gotham. It's a very good origin story without it being a origin story, if you know what I mean. But yeah, all in all, I think the Batman was basically one of my favorite reenactments of actually Batman. I liked it way better than the prior Batman we had, bro, where he just, oh, you belong in a battered cell. I was so glad they don't have that freaking voice. I hated that Batman so much. I like this costume, and I loved Bruce Wayne, but I hated our prior Batman and that goddamn voice. It just threw everything off for a loop for me. Absolutely hate it. But otherwise, guys, in terms of the Batman, how I would rate it, I'm thinking that I would give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. It by no means, in my opinion, is anywhere close to Dark Knight Rises. Dark Knight Rises was almost a brilliant movie across the entire board. Commissioner Gordon, too, basically was killing it for a lot of the Dark Knight series. But yeah, man. Yeah, the movie was great. It was fun. I think there's a lot of potential with the series. I'm glad that they're going to continue making it, and I think they're going to continue making it better and better. And I'm really excited for how they finally made the Batman. This is the Batman that we deserved a long time ago, and I'm excited to see more Batman. Now, let me know how you guys feel if you did watch it. Did you enjoy the Batman? Did you not enjoy it? What was your favorite parts? What was it not? Try to be careful in the comments. Don't do too many spoilers. But yeah, that's my spoiler review of it. 7.5. We'll watch the next one, and I think the next one's going to be even better than this one. But all right, guys, that's all I have for today's video. If you made it to the end, drop a like. It just lets me know you made it to the end. Attendance record. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. I have a lot I need to do. I've been so busy, guys. I've had, and I can't really talk about it too much. It's a little private, a little bit personal, but IRL, I've had a lot of things going on in the background that's been kind of slowing down, like my upload rates, what I want to upload, when I want to upload it. It's been interfering with the whole YouTube thing. And again, I just don't want to get into it a little bit. Just let you guys know that I have a lot that I want to do. I'm just trying to fix some of the things in the background. So if there's different type of content you're waiting to see, it'll be coming eventually once I have it all handled. Okay, just know that it's all here. My brain is all ready. And once I can execute, yeah, I will gladly execute. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I love y'all. Y'all stay safe on the streets. There's still more topics that we need to talk about, so I'll probably see you on Wednesday or sometime this week. Thanks for hanging out with me. I love y'all. Y'all take it easy. Stay safe on the streets, because when streets aren't safe, and brush your teeth because I know it smells. Take it easy. Peace.